I'm really encouraged. I think it's a really positive step in the right direction.
Some positive reception to Governor Tina Kotek's latest attempt at addressing the thousands of defendants without representation. The governor announcing a new interim executive director of the Oregon Public Defense Commission. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for K2 News at 11 tonight. I'm Deborah Knapp. The governor appointed Ken Sanchagrin as the executive director of the Oregon Criminal Justice Commission. His job will be to address the public defense crisis. K2's Tanvi Varma joins us from the Multnomah County Courthouse. So District Attorney Nathan Vasquez is also pleased with this.
Yeah, so Deb, while he wasn't available to talk, he did send us a statement where he said that he appreciated Governor Kotek's goals with this appointment, including the fact that there's going to be short-term deadlines and accountability to see these goals through.
Before we tell you about solutions, let's start by understanding the scope of the problem. According to Oregon Judicial Department's dashboard, there's almost 4,000 people in need of lawyers in the state. And the man of the hour, Oregon Criminal Justice Commission Executive Director Ken Sanchagrin, has until June 1st to create a timeline for when this crisis will end.
I have a very high opinion of him as a professional.
That's Washington County's District Attorney Kevin Barton. His county will be directly impacted by this appointment, in part because, per the governor's orders, Sanchagrin has to figure out how to end the crisis in the 6 counties where it's the worst. Washington County is on that list. State data shows Washington County is in second place when it comes to the highest number of unrepresented defendants in the state, right after Multnomah County.
So for several years now, we've been experiencing this crisis.
He says waiting for a lawyer is a little bit like flying standby.
Sometimes that attorney can be found in a matter of a day or a week, but there have been instances where people have waited up to a year. And it's the defendant whose right is violated, but it's also the victim of the crime as well.
Governor Kotek sent this list of priorities: increase transparency in how the OPDC spends Oregon taxpayer dollars, work closely with the Oregon Judicial Department on data and information sharing across the state, and work to better support defense providers and ensure increased accountability of the provisions within public defense contracts.
It's not an unsolvable crisis. It's certainly something that can be solved, and the first step to doing it is having the right leadership in place.
And we reached out to all 6 of the counties where the crisis is the worst to see how they feel about this, and we did not hear back from the counties that we did not mention. We also reached out to Governor Kotek's office to see if we could interview with her, and she was not available. Reporting live in Southwest Portland, Tanvi Varma, K2 News.
Tanvi, thank you.